Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is going to follow on from a video I did about 2 videos ago of the best apps for traveling. This video is going to be all about the best apps for saving money while traveling. So I hope you enjoy it. This channel is all about saving money while traveling, travel tips, travel hints, travel hacks, travel reviews. So if you like that sort of stuff, don't forget to subscribe. I'd be really grateful. But moving on with the video. Today I'm going to go through the 5 apps that I use really and enjoy using when trying to save money when traveling. Because of course traveling is an expensive thing, so if you can save £1 here or £10 there, it all adds up at the end of the day, and it means you've got more money to spend on other things, or you can put it towards your next holiday. It's just really useful to be able to save money where you can. So these are the 5 apps that I use. You don't have to use them, but I find them really useful, and I hope that you find them useful as well. Okay guys, so the first app that I like to use is an app called Hopper. I don't know if you've heard of this before, but what it essentially does is searches for flights. So you'll put in that you're going from A to B, and it will search for the flight and tell you when's the cheapest time to buy it, or when historically is the cheapest time to buy it. So an example would be if I was going to go to fly from London, and say I wanted to fly to New York. Look at that, straight in there. So if I wanted to fly from from London to New York, round trip, you can also select one way. It'll bring up a list of all the months, and as you can see, it lists it by colour. So red is obviously the expensive times to go, orange is the sort of not as expensive but still quite expensive, and then you've got green, which are not expensive at all. So as you can see, July is pretty much all expensive, August it's pretty much all expensive or pretty expensive. Then as you get later on in the year, you get better value, and then you can see that November it's cheap. So say you're looking for a cheap holiday, you can go November. So you want to go for a holiday in November, and then say you only want to go for a week. So you go from the 4th to the 10th, and you can select these dates, and then it fetches the latest prices. But unlike just showing you cheap prices like some comparison sites do, what this does is it shows you the lowest current price, so it's £271 round trip. And it says you should book now. Hopper hasn't seen a price this low in the last 5 months, so it's then giving you advice on when's the best time to book it. So it's saying you should book now because in the last 5 months this hasn't been as cheap. So as you can see, you've got at the bottom price predictions. So these price predictions show you what's going to happen over the next few months until your flight leaves. So it says until September the 19th, prices will vary, but it will likely cost you £38 more to wait. So this is really good app if you're trying to work out when's the best time to book a flight, because sometimes you're not quite sure. Is the best time to book a flight when the flights are first released? Is the best time to book a flight when flights are really close to the actual leaving date, so that you can snap up a few cheap seats that they haven't sold yet? You know, it's really difficult to tell when's the best time to book a flight. So this app Hopper really helps with that. So the next app that I like to use is an app called Rome to Rio. And it's not just if you're going from Rome to Rio, they just call it that, but it's essentially a public transport app for, as far as I'm aware, the entire world, because I put any destination in here, it always comes up with solutions. So as you can see, it's got Paris, France to Lille, France, so let's just put that in as an example. So if we search for that, it you get straight away a list of different forms of transport. So train, bus, rideshare, drive, fly and then train, and it's got the price, it's got the amount of time it'll take to get there. So if we just go for the first one, so train TGV, so it's got all the different departure times if you want to go now, or you can select a date to suit you. So you can go, say, the 3:46 train, it tells you then how long it's going to take to get there. So if we go on to that one, it'll then tell you exactly where it's going from, so the station, from Paris Nord to Lille, Europe. And then you can find tickets. So let's just go straight away, continue. It'll search for the tickets, it'll then bring them up, and then you can buy, not buy the ticket straight from the app, but it'll take you to the sailor's website, which is really useful. So it's going to Loco too. Really useful app that just helps you compare different forms of public transport, because, you know, if you're perhaps saving money is more important to you, and perhaps you don't mind if it takes perhaps an extra 2 hours to get somewhere, and this app just gives you the opportunity to find that information. So Rome to Rio is a really useful app. if you want to use public transport when abroad. So the next app I use is a lifesaver really when it comes to flights. And it can also really help you decide your holiday if you're not sure where you want to go. So it's Skyscanner. You can use Skyscanner for hotels and car hire as well as flights, but I only use it really for flights. So if we go into flights, so the one that comes up is the one that I've searched recently, so that's London to Rotterdam. So say we want to do that, so you can go London to Rotterdam and it'll bring up a list then of all the cheapest flights. But what I really like this app for is its ability to go everywhere. So that means that if you want to depart from London, say, but you don't know where to go on holiday, but you also don't want a very expensive holiday, you can put in anywhere or everywhere and it will bring up a list of all the flights in order of cheapness. So here it shows you all the United Kingdom flights, but then you can go Netherlands. So Groningen is £84 is the cheapest, Amsterdam £168 is the cheapest. So if you're not sure where to go, or you're just looking for a cheap getaway, this is a really good app. So you say you want to go to Italy, and then you can find out where's the cheapest place to fly to Italy. So £150 for Milan. So you click on there, and then it'll bring up a list of all the airports and all the flights to Milan. It's just a really good app for saving money if you're not sure where to go. So another app that I really like is Voyage Privé. So this app is, I mean, there's a couple of them around. There's also ones like Secret Escapes, but it just brings up deals on package holidays. If you already go down the list, it's already got destinations to choose from. So if you want to go to Greece, and I think it lists all the ones on the list sort of in order of when they're going to run out. So the ones at the top are the ones that are going to end the soonest. So you've got choices with flights, without flights. It shows you what the board is: double room, superior room, or suite harmonia, full board. If you go to the best bits, you can see all the perks of the destination. You've also got TripAdvisor scores there as well, and you can read TripAdvisor reviews of the place as well. And it tells you how much off you can get as well, so up to 53% off. So if you just want to go somewhere, don't want to do a lot of searching around, and you do want a package holiday, I said in an earlier video actually that it's probably, if you're trying to save money, best not to do a package holiday. But if you really want to do a package holiday, then apps like this are great because they show you the cheapest package holidays you can get and save you money on a package holiday. So Voyage Privé is a really good app for that. So the fifth and final app that I love using is Hostelworld. So if you're really going on a budget and you're trying to stay in hostels rather than hotels because you want to save as much money as possible, Hostelworld is a really good app to search worldwide hostels, and you can search. It's a bit like Booking.com but for hostels. So you can view hostels in order of price. So you can get really cheap hostels. You can view them in order of quality if you want. But also you don't have to pay there and then. A lot of the hostels you can just simply book it and then pay when you get to the hostel. So it also enables you to save up then in the long run. So say you're booking a holiday for 3 months down the line, you can book a holiday and then have 3 months to save up for it before you have to pay for the accommodation. So that's really good. So if we choose where we want to go, so say we want to go to, I don't know, I'm just thinking off the bat here. Say we want to go to Barcelona and we want to go from, let's say, the 1st of June to the 8th of June. I want to go on my own. So if we search for that, it brings up then a list of hostels in Barcelona, and you can filter them. So you can filter them on hostels, apartments, bed and breakfast, campsites, the facilities that you want perhaps. St. Christoph's Barcelona, it'll bring up reviews of the facilities. If you click on that, you can see pictures of it. It's just a really good app if you want to go on a cheap holiday and you can't really afford hotels, so you're looking at hostels. And it's just, instead of going to individual websites, you can get them all in one place on Hostelworld. So that's the fifth app that I really enjoy using when holidaying to save money. So guys, I hope you found that video informative and really useful. I like to try and use those apps as much as possible because I think that technology is a fantastic way to really get as much as possible out of a holiday, not only in enjoyment but also in cost saving. So always look around and try and get as much money as you can off a holiday without sacrificing too much of the quality of it. So I hope you enjoyed that video. I really enjoy hunting around and trying to find these deals. It's kind of a little sort of one of my sort of funny little personality quirks. I do like searching for a bargain. So if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe below. Also, it'd be really good if you give this video a thumbs up because it does help. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy this channel, and I will see you in the next one.